So in this video I'm going to be showing you a pastel, unicorn and glitter design. So I've applied my Pro Impressions Advanced Competition clear tips. Before that I've done all my natural nail prep work as well. Just excuse a few of the cuts on my client's fingers. She is a biter, I haven't cut her. So I cut the tips to the coffin shape with my stalk scissors and then come in with my 150 grit file just to refine those edges, make that shape nice and sharp and neat. Just blend those wings so they don't stick up when you apply your acrylic. I then remove all the dust and apply my CJP acid primer, then come in with CJP crystal glass and apply just a thin base layer to all the nails. This will give me something to file back to when my client has a redesign in 2 weeks. I then come in with CJP Apple Shine on this nail, just applying it at the tip and then turning my brush around and fading it back down the nail. Then just make sure it's nice and smooth and your application is nice and neat. And then move on to the next nail, which is a glitter nail. This glitter is just off eBay. I've got no idea who or where it's from. It's just a chunky mix with different dots of purple and blue and pink in there. So I pick up the glitter with really small beads of crystal glass. And like I usually do with my glitter application, I just push and place that glitter exactly where I want it. Make sure I keep going over the nail with my brush just to smooth it down, especially with these chunky bits of glitter because you don't want any bits sticking up, you want it nice and flat. I then cap this whole nail in crystal glass, making sure you really tilt your client's finger down, applying quite a large bead at the cuticle area and letting gravity naturally pull that away from the cuticle. And then get your brush behind your bead, make sure it's really nice and flush, and then pull it down the nail with the belly of your brush. And if there's any excess on the end, you can just slice it off. And then just go over your nail with your brush just to make sure it's nice and smooth. And you can add more acrylic if needed to build your apex. I then come back to the first nail I did and apply pale lilac colour at the cuticle area. This is a colour that I mixed myself, so there is a bit of everything in it. There's all sorts of different colours in this. So apply it at the cuticle, pushing it up to the cuticle but not touching the skin, and then blend that up into your apple shine. It doesn't matter too much on this design if your blend's not mega neat and smooth, because I am coming in with some unicorn pigment after. I then cap this whole nail in crystal glass. I then come in on this nail with CJP Baby Blue mixed with CJP Frozen, applying it at your cuticle area and then just blending it up towards your free edge. Then come in with amor that I mixed with a fine glitter. So we apply that at the tip and then just fade and blend that into the blue. I'll then cap this whole nail in crystal glass, just making sure when you're doing this that your apex is always in the right place and it's in the same place on every nail. And you'll achieve this by applying your acrylic in the same way on every nail. This is why you'll always see me capping the nail in crystal glass in exactly the same way. So for this nail I apply the amor and glitter mix at the cuticle and then fade that up towards your tip. I then pick up a small bead of crystal glass, dip into the glitter and apply that at the free edge and just blend that down into the pink. I then cap the whole nail in crystal glass. And the thumbnail is the same as the first nail that I did, just the opposite way around. So applying your purple first at the tip, blending that down and then coming in with your apple shine at your cuticle area. You can keep adding little bits of colour just to make that blend a little bit more even and smooth. I'll then cap the whole nail in crystal glass when I'm happy. Then move on to my filing. So my usual filing technique, come in with my 150 grit file, refining under the nail, getting it nice and straight. I then come refine the free edge, come round the side wall, round your cuticle area, round the other side wall, and then down the barrel of the nail. Just checking your nail from all angles to make sure it's nice and smooth and you've got a nice even application, and there's no lumps and bumps of acrylic or anything like that. And just making sure your apex is in the right place. If it's not, you can sometimes fix this with your file, and then just buff over with a white block, just because this file is new, so it's quite sharp and it does tend to leave a few scratches. So it's the same technique on every nail, so I'll just let you watch. And then wipe over with isopropyl alcohol to remove all the dust, ready for some stamping. And all my stamping equipment that I use, the jelly stamper, the polish is from Nail.supplies. Yeah, the stamper is the jelly stamper and white CJS polish on a Moyou stamping plate. So I apply the polish really quick and then come in with the scraper, again scrape off really quick. Come in with a clear jelly stamper that's prepped and clean, quickly roll onto the plate and then straight onto your nail. Really quick sort of flick of the wrist motion. So then come in with my CJP tack free top gloss, apply it to all the nails. That's cured for 60 seconds. I come in with CJP Unicorn Glaze and an eyeshadow applicator. Just dip it in, a little bit does go a long way, and just really rub that into your tack free top coat. I then removed all that any excess with a fluffy dusty brush, then come in and double top coat the nails that have the unicorn pigment on and the stamping finger as well. And here's your finished look. Thank you for watching.